Good afternoon to one and all. Myself, Dr. Gomati, Dean of Academic Staff College. Today, I'll be hosting this FDP event on AI tools for teaching and learning. Before starting the event, I would like to thank our Honorable President, Dr. ACS Arun Kumar Sir, and our mentor, Director, Academic Staff College, Dr. Malini Pandey. And I also thank all our participants and do utilize maximum and whatever the ma'am giving you the task, please do follow. Without any further delay, I would like to welcome our speaker, Dr. Doreen Robin, to take over the session. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Gomati ma'am. Good afternoon. I would like once again the entire management of Dr. MGR Research Institute, Educational Research Institute, and especially Gomati ma'am. She was blocking this date for more than 2 to 3 months before. And I'm happy to see all the participants back again to the session. Hope you all had good lunch. I think today the chat is enabled, yes? How are you today? What did you have? What was your lunch today? Let's have it on the chat. How are you all doing today? You all didn't have lunch? You had lunch? Am I audible? Yes, had lunch. What lunch? Sambar rice. Okay, good. Tomato rice. Yes, I had lunch. I had a meeting on the morning for the Indian bank managers, chief managers on stress management and on work-life balance. Just completed. That's the physical session. And once I completed, we are back with you today. All right, curd rice. Most of them they don't want to discuss what they had for lunch. They said, "Yes, ma'am, you had. I had." Most of them had curd, pickle. That's the best combination. Yes. Little louder, please. Am I not audible? Am I audible? Is my voice audible? Do you know Hindi? No, I don't know Hindi. I should learn. That's one of my tasks this year, 2024. Hmm. Pakoda and rice. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Most of you say rasam rice. Thank you. All right. So different kinds of lunch, right? Each of you had, and today we'll delve into the session. I'll share my screen. Yesterday we were seeing about um, how to work with chat gpt and most of you have joined the Google Classroom. All right, and today at the end of the session, during the session we'll have the work hands on, and also post the session you'll be given an assignment to work on with. All right, hope my screen is seen or able to see my screen. Yes. Yeah, the PPT you're able to see. All right. So let's start with this question. Right. Look on to that. You can unmute if you want. You can raise hands. Then we'll be able to unmute. All right. And what's wrong in this picture? What's wrong in this picture? You can either unmute or post answers on the chat, please. Chat is enabled, so it's easy for us. No children. Okay. Until I get the right answer. No kids. Oh, okay. That's a good try, but not the right answer. You keenly watched this picture and find the mistakes of this picture from the picture. Which direction is wrong? Which direction is wrong, Vikrant sir? Police in park. Okay, traffic police. All right. I'll give you one more minute. It's 2:39. I'll give you till 2:40. Either if you raise hands, the team will be able to unmute you and you'll be able to speak. Yes, please. What is left? No tie. Okay, no tie. I'm not able to understand what direction is wrong. Okay. Good tries, but what's the right answer? Three of you have raised hands: Dr. Sabina, Professor Muthan, Professor Vaishak. You can unmute and speak if you wish to. Okay. Vaishak, sir. Okay. Security or police is calling to the person, but they are not listening. All right. I thank you all for a good try. All right. But the right answer is I told you to keenly watch on to this. If you could see this, can you see? Look at the mark lady. Look at her feet. She looks like two left feet. Right. That's the mistake in this picture. All right. Can you solve this riddle? 1 equal to 0, 2 equal to 10, 3 equals to 30. Some logical concept is behind. Yes. What's the answer? 40. How 40? No. It's in increasing order. 136. How 136? Can you explain? If you could raise hands, we will be able to unmute. Please do. You could not see the screen. Others, can you see the screen, please? Like,
Yes, ma'am, we are able to see the screen.
okay, okay. Increased, doubled. Okay. All right. I'm still waiting for the correct answers. What could be? Think logical. It's only logical thinking and little computations. You're all professors, right? 132. All right. What about others? Okay, let me share the solution. The right answer is 130. 1 is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 2, which is 1 to the power of 3. 1 to the, yeah, it's 2, and 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 is 10. 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 is 30, and 4 to the power of 4, sorry, 4 to the power of 3 plus 4 is 68, and 5 to the power of 3 plus 5 is 130. So the answer is 130 is the right answer. All right. So let's move. Yesterday, some of you have one professor. One of them, they had asked how to use a Gemini, right? They were new to it. I don't know whether the how many of you have used Gemini. I hope you're all into the classroom. Is there anybody who has not joined the classroom? Three participants are raised. You just shared about Gemini. Okay, how many of you have not used Gemini? If you have not used Gemini, just put NU on the chat if you have not used Gemini. Because I want, if you have not used, you need to have an session. So most of you have not used Gemini. All right. So most of you would have joined the classroom. Today's assignment will be posted on Google Classroom. Yesterday we had like 76, but more than 200 people were there. So we know how many of you are active and how many of you are inactive. So yesterday we had 76 people who have joined, right? And this will be evaluated by the examiners too. So I told yesterday, if you remember properly, whenever you use ChatGPT or any applications, do not log in using Google, right? I told you need to register yourself, and you can rather use the same email ID but not its associated password, but a different password. That's for security reason, right? And not only this, any websites or any mails, there will be an option log in using Google or some something or the other, kindly avoid using it for your own safety purpose. But Gemini is a product of Google, so it is its own product. For Gemini, you can use Google itself, right? You can use Google itself, right? So this is how Gemini, before it was Bar, now it's Gemini. Here itself it is asking, write a product description for a new type of toothbrush, or you want to just unit test coding, or you want help in pickup. I want some of you to post onto the chat, right? What you want to try it out with Gemini, or for any teaching task, or what do I say? What do you want to have? Any, you can unmute and ask, or you can say. Design a database schema. All right, Divya ma'am has asked design a database schema. I'm going to ask. Can we be more specific? It's very gentle. Create an MCQ on database with the correct answers. How many MCQ? See, you should be very, very specific when you are using this, right? That's what I said, right? Say, for example, MCQ test for about, create 10 MCQ tests for third year CSE student, right? And if you've got concepts, that also, the content also you can give, from the content also it will create, right? Like Vinci Joseph has given an essay on life skills. Let me try that also. See here, can you see? MCQ, we tried the same on ChatGPT. Whatever works on ChatGPT works here too, right? This is right. Normalization is a process of minimizing or what it is. And here, as I said yesterday, you can define what level you need, right? What level you need. You want easy, you want it tough, all right, and so much and so more. And also the COPO mapping, if you want, for the subject, right? That also, if you give the content properly, then you can get the, how many of you work with COPO? You know COPO, right? Do you want to try with that for any subject? You want COPO mapping for what? For operating system. So if you want to have like this for operating system, so for big data analytics or whatever it is, we need first the, generally if you ask, it may not give as expected, but you can give the syllabus. For example, big data analytics one per ma'am has asked, syllabus for UG. Okay, it's MGR University is the course I'm asked, trying to take MGR universities. Oh, they've got so much. I want only the syllabus. I don't know the syllabus will be down. Okay, let me try for this. I'm just going to try. You can be more specific. What's the subject I've taken for Allied Maths 1? But rather, you need to check its correctness. Oops, I didn't get the content. So here I can you see, you can get it as a table. I made one mistake. I'll make it even more clear. You can edit it and give the syllabus. I've given the 5 units. Now let's see. You have your own COPO, that also you can mention it, right? I'm not able to make specific course materials. I can make CO on the content. It has taken the CO. Is my screen not visible? Can one of
No,
you?
it's
Yeah.
visible now.
Okay, somebody on the chat. All right. All right. Can you see it generated the CO, the PO, and even the CO, PO, and mapping rational? And then you can export it, or you want CO, PO mapping, and you can also ask for its matrix, right? You get the matrix too, the table or whatever it is. Able to get it? All right, you can keep the questions on how to mention COPO. I'm just giving it an example, right? 1, 2, and 3. Can you see whenever I change the query of it, the output is also changing? Yes or no? You're able to get it? You can keep editing here. Here is an option of editing. Can you see edit text? You can edit the text. You can give your COPO, and this is one draft. And there is here the option you get 3 drafts. Can you see? This is the second level of draft. Because I asked for matrices, and it is giving the matrices. This is the difference in ChatGPT. It was only one draft. Here you get 3 drafts using Gemini. All right, and uh, if you want to solve, somebody yesterday asked a quadratic equation example sums, right? Yesterday, I think somebody asked the same question. See if I'm going to give any questions or even with formulas, that also, but I will not say the answers are always right, but you can check for the correctness, right? You can check for the correctness. How to find how many marbles they do have it, right? Both, it works both with ChatGPT and Gemini. Can you see? It generated the quadratic equation, and you can get the answers like this. And also you can copy it, right? The content, you can copy it, you can modify, you can share and export, you can directly send it as a mail, or you can send it as export to Google Docs. I'm going to give this prompt and response, right? So I can create I'm going to create a public link, so I can share this to the students. All right, so I've shared it on to the please give the Gemini. Yeah, it's gemini.google.com. Now I will give you 2 minutes. I want you all to generate whatever is your teaching, maybe solving an equation, or a COPO mapping, or you want to generate energetic content, right? How to start up with your class, or you want to have brainstorming ideas or mind mapping ideas, how to generate. I want you all to generate and share the link, right? And share the link on the Google Classroom and also on the chat, so that we will see to it. I've given the link gemini.google.com. For Gemini, you can log in using Google, because Gemini is a product of Google. So I'll give you time, you generate. I've given some examples how to generate COPO, or you want to generate a multiple choice question or a detailed question, or setting up of question paper of but be specific, right? And use Gemini and post it on to the Google Classroom in the announcement in the share in the streams, and also on the, you can create a link and post it onto the chat. Any questions you can ask?
Madam, how to calculate COPO matrix?
It depends on what is the course outcome and the program outcome. See, what is here they've given the course outcome, whereas I've generated on myself. All right, on I believe I use this. Here you can see how they're finding out the relevance, the medium or average, or it's totally mapping with each other. Here you
Actually,
do
madam, in our syllabus, this mapping is there, but I don't know how to this do mapping.
how the CO and the PO. What is the
This
PO?
matrix articulation, madam.
Hmm. So how relevant it is? It's totally correlating or a little less correlating. It depends on the values of 1, 2, 3. One is the correlation is less. Three is the see, for example, the course outcome is deep understanding of the
Basic
basics of
program.
programming technique, and you have to find for this particular subject the semester the PO will be there above when they start with that, right? So what was their program outcome for this, right? So here on the first they will have got the program output. So now you use Tamil also, right? Okay. And how it is strongly correlated with the program outcome. See, what you take the course and what is outcome of the course and the entire program course is correlating or not. That's it. See, here it is PO, right? Disciplinary, and here this is already generated by many colleges. And program specific output, PSO. Some of them find it very difficult. You can feed in your course outcome, you can feed in your PO, PSO, and then try to find the correlation between each. So three means they're highly correlated. All right. So to find out the subjects that you're taking is really usable for the student or it is irrelevant with the course they learn. That is majorly COPO mapping. Is anybody has posted the link or any content or answers? Is my audio too low?
No, ma'am, your audio is proper only. Doreen, ma'am? Doreen, ma'am, we are not able to hear you anything.
Huh? क्या है? अभी
Okay. Yeah, I can see. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible, ma'am.
I can see some of them. Brainstorming for designing. If you are not speaking, you can put your mics on mute. Okay. All right. I can. How you need to schedule your classes, right? So brainstorming, Sudha ma'am and Sukanya, only three of them. Okay.
madam, how to use Gemini, madam?
How to use Gemini?
Gemini, I mean, means how to open account, madam, actually.
You need not open account. Do you have a Gmail?
Yeah.
You have a personal Gmail?
Yes, madam, I
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Just log into that and give the link. What I've given on the chat, gemini.google.com. I can see
But
Divya
how
ma'am.
to open means, madam? First we have to log in, na?
First log into Gmail and just click the link and it automatically open because it is the product of Google.
Okay.
See here also they're telling how to explain in a kid friendly. I could not join. Can you send the link? Yeah, I will send the link. Yesterday, if you'd have joined, I've shared the link. Probably I don't know. Yes. So it is not knowing the tool, how effectively are you going to use the tool is very important. Like I've got response from 2 to 3. What about others? Are you all trying any difficulties you are getting it? Yeah, Madhuri ma'am, Benita ma'am, help me write contribution of women musicians of Esther years to Carnatic musicians. Music's okay. Sudarshan sir, okay. Is it a new learning for you today? Type new on the if this Gemini and learning is new, type new on the chat. Okay. So Gemini is also good. And I yesterday one of the professor asked me, only 3 responses. We have 209 people, right? Others, you're all there with me? Yes, please. All right, let's move on to the next tool. So these are different AI tools for educators, right? There are different AI tools for educators, right? What are the tools that we have seen? Yesterday also I gave you some list. All right, today also we are seeing SendSteps is a tool for assignment, teacher.ai. Yesterday some of you said you have used Kahoot. All right, you have used Kahoot, and formative is another tool, grade scopes, right, and ept and quillbot, right. Quillbot also you can use it for paraphrasing. And the creative AI tools, right, Canva. How many of you are using Canva? That's really a wonderful tool to create lot of posters, right? Posters, brochures, customized to Facebook or so much and so more. And Gloucester is another tool, and Adobe Spark, explain everything. All right, okay, explain everything. Book Creator and your board. For curation of AI, we use Padlet, Wakelet, Flipboard, Raindrop.io, Evernote, and Symbolo and Scoopit. And you have used Adobe Spark and Canva, good. Preeta ma'am has used Canva, good. So for coding, for GitHub Copilot, tab 9, Deep Code, Pilots and Codelets. All right, so let's move on to the each tool. So here, teacher using SendStep, you can create your own personalized assignments, right? It uses, like as I told, Chat GPT also uses natural language processing. A chatbot here also it uses NLP. You can create interactive quizzes with automatic grading, right? Can you tell me a topic and let's see how it works? What topic you want to create a quiz? Quick answers on chat, or you can unmute if you click hands, raise hands.
Python programming, madam.
Huh?
Python programming.
Okay. Uh, generate 10 questions to test Python programming. So it will ask like this, right? Always it will ask sign up, never use it, always log, sign it up. So I'm going to use have to set up our accounts. Don't log using. So it's free. Maximum 2 AI presentations I can do it. So what would be a role? I'm going to have it like educational professional, innovation specialist, something. What type of presentation do you want to conduct for lessons to teach? Okay, something. All right. You can make a note. I'll give the link on the chat. You can try it out for creating quizzes. That's send steps, right? Send steps. And again, it will ask us for approval. And you want to create a presentation, or I want to generate a quiz. Select a language. So even if you want to have different languages, you can use it. As of now, I'm going to start with English. Tone of voice, neutral. It will itself generate different quiz title. Okay. How long you would like the quiz to be? I want it to be summarized. So these are the ways, like 1 to 2 quizzes you can do it, but not all. It has got pricing, right? It has got its own pricing. So I've given the link. You can try 10 steps, right? So the time it is generating, all right. Let's move on to the next tool. All right. And the next tool is also for assignment. It is a quiz creation platform that uses AI to personalize. It can automatically generate quiz on learning objectives and adjust the difficulties, like I said, right? Easy, medium, or something like that. And this is the URL of it. I don't know. It's ready. Now you see this is for send steps. Okay. I can play it. I can also present it to the audience, right? I can also present it to the audience. I can also have a preview. If I want to share it, right, you can just type or you can scan it and you can join, right? People who they want to join. Some of you, if you want to try, you can just scan it and you can join. Okay, let me show how it works. So people can give the answers in accordance with me. Once the QR is generated and people are able to see to it and answer correctly and receive 500 points, what will be the output of the following Python code snippet? Right? If you could see to it. Uh, so how beautifully it is created, like what will be the output of the following code snippet, right? So which of the following is not a valid data type? And because I've shared it with the QR code, they will be able to answer it. I will know how many of them are answering it, right? Able to get it. And you also have like only one person has joined, only one active. When people are joining, I can see how many people are able to join. Able to get it? It's just a demo. You can have a link too. You can have a link. You can stop the presentation. I'm just now going to stop the presentation, right? And they also give you speaker notes. You can host up to 10 participants. So because it's a free plan, am I not audible? Some of them they are saying I'm not audible. Am I not audible? If I'm audible, yeah, audible, administrator says. Is my voice low? Okay. So here you can find what like this, and also you have the option to edit it also. It's not only the same thing that you'll be working on, you can also edit and accordingly. It is all generated using AI tools, right? So tomorrow when you come, try to work it out with 10 steps and also like one or two, and you can share the link with us, right? When you click on share, you can share the link with us. The next tool is FT, right? And this is also for quiz generation, right? Send steps, you can also generate slides, right? You can also generate slides here. It is for automated quiz, right? You can give a paragraph, right? And you can find and yeah, I can see like Preeta ma'am has done using send steps, right? See, she has generated it. Can you see? And you can share it with students and they can answer it and you can find their level of it, right? And if you want to add, you can add questions, you can add slides, you can play, you can preview it, you can have your presentation settings. How do you want to log in, right? If you want to play music, whether they can edit it, so many options are there. All right, so maximum only 10 because it is a non-paid version. All right, good job. All right, this is FT. I'll share this link also on the chat. So here you can generate up to 3 AI quest generation per month, right? So like true or false question or fill in the blanks. You can, in this version, you can also copy it and paste it, right? You can also you can copy it and paste those contents, right? Paste those content and from which you will be able to work it out accordingly. And that will generate. If you have got your notes, you can copy and paste the notes. And when I click on the link, I'm out of the Zoom meet. Okay. This I'm just sharing the different tools so that you can try it out. So what are the tools we have seen today? Till now we have seen about BART, all right, and we have seen Send Steps, then FT, and now we are in the next tool we are going is GradeScope. It's AI based grading platform, right, for teachers to save time on assessments. Like each of them, like you've got Amazon and Flipkart, you've got so many applications, right? How many of you want to? How many of you tried SendStep or FT? If you want to try, I'll give you like 2 to 3 minutes before we move on. Any doubts till now? Any doubts? How many of you tried SendStep? You're trying, so I'll wait, right? You try both SendSteps and FT.
Is it audible?
Yeah, audible.
Ma'am, basically, I'm not from engineering or physics background, so I'm basically from social science background. Would you able to convert these things to social science background too, especially standpoint like that.
Especially?
In is it audible, sir? I'm disturbing something.
You're audible. You're very clear.
Ma'am, good afternoon, ma'am. I would like to see something in Gemini in social science background. Can we apply that in
Yeah, you
social
can
science?
apply. Yeah.
In preparation of syllabus, I have completed one thing in syllabus preparation of syllabus of development of society. It was already done. It was a great work for me. Development of society, and I want to develop a module with our course outcome. And is it possible with the help of Gemini?
Yeah, generate. What was the topic you said?
Sociology of development in India. Sociology of development.
Sociology. What do you want to develop?
Development. Sociology of development.
Yeah,
Development means,
yeah.
yeah.
No, no, I know. What do you want? You want to develop a syllabus
A syllabus for a syllabus. I need to formulate
for wow, for who's the target?
for the UG 4-year program.
Uh, for the UG students. How many units you would like to have?
Five modules. 5 modules.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Split into 5 units along with textbook and references. Generally, we have textbook and references, right? And also,
Okay.
if you want to have course objective,
Yes, ma'am.
course objective and course outcome program, course objective and outcome, right? You need to know the
Yeah,
what
yeah.
out.
That is needed. That's needed, ma'am. Yeah.
For that, having syllabus will not be useful. Okay, I'm trying that in Gemini now. Yeah, don't sign up for FT use. Well, I'll just check it. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, great. Yes, yes.
So it takes historical, theoretical, the course description. I didn't ask for the course description, but it has given. And I asked for 5 units, and also I asked for the textbook, the recommended reading, the first unit, 2 weeks, second unit, third unit, fourth unit, fifth unit. How are you going to evaluate? What are the teaching methodologies?
Oh, great. Oh, great.
You get it like 3 drafts. This is first draft. This is the
Yeah.
second draft, and this is the third.
Is it the replica of the some other
No, it
universities
will
which
not
is
be
following
that.
this?
See here, introduction, theories of modernization, dependency, post-development, right?
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
ma'am.
draft 2, it is history and development in India. It will be
Yeah.
little different. Which one suits you?
Oh,
And you can change it. The first one, it's on HDI and all, modernization HDI.
okay. Great.
Generic, you
Okay.
can apply it for any subject, right? You can
Oh, I
apply.
think, okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, I have, yeah. Yes.
So, any other doubts, others you can put. I'm seeing so many of you are using SenseStep. It's really wonderful. It's a free tool. Gemini is a free tool up till some level. If you want to upgrade, then if you want to upgrade, then you need to payment. But for a teaching faculty in colleges and schools, I think basic Gemini is better. And post the links on the Google Classroom so that others also could see it. Why Ipti, you're not able to log in using Gmail? Let me sign up. I'm trying to use CIR of Chennai because that mail is open. I'm going to give a password. Don't sign using Google. So it's asking for 8 characters, uppercase, lowercase, and a number. Okay. I gave everything. It is signing up, ma'am. It is signing up. It's asking for date and date of birth. Before I need to go. Okay. 1982. 26. Can you see what kind of questions you want? Multi-ended questions, or if you have got a link, right? If you have got a link, you can just paste the link or you can get it. So I'm going to ask sir told about sociological development in India. See, this is an article here, right? This is I can just I'm audible. I can just click the article link and give it, and I'm going to give multiple choice question. It will generate. Both is almost the same. Log in into Gemini, just log into Gmail and then type gemini.google.com. Then you'll be automatically logging in into Gemini. See, I just gave the link. Can you see it is generated the multiple choice question? Is my screen visible? This is using T. Don't log in. Questions on 4 principles. Yeah, Preeta ma'am has generated already. Now try with this tool.
Ma'am, would you repeat that tool, ma'am, please, once again?
T. I'm giving the link on the chat. You all need to sign it up. Don't log in using Google. Give your name, your password. Yeah. Mani Meghli ma'am has given another tool called Cloud. There are so many tools you can use, whichever you find it. So this is how Cloud works. It's also using AI. For generating brainstorming idea. But what I used to say, you have got use so many tools to work. You can all use this tool, but verify whether the content given is correct, because we will not always know always the content is right. All right. Now put on to the chat how many tools we have seen till now. All right. The next tool that we're going to see is Gradescope. Right, Gradescope is an AI-powered generated grading platform, and that can save teachers, right, with their timings, right, how much they want, like same time of fill in the questions, short answers, open-ended, and also it uses rubrics criteria, right? And you can find a demo of it. Give your correct email ID, and the password should have for ET, it should have a lowercase, a higher case, and a number. And also in YouTube, we have got a lot of videos on Gradescope. Like you can see how Gradescope works.
Gradescope is the place for all your assessments. Your final exam on quantum entanglement? That programming project about bees and ants. It's an online platform built by instructors for instructors to help cover all aspects of creating, distributing, grading, and understanding your assessments. Deliver your assessments on paper, online, or both, and take your work with you wherever you go. Whether you're a team of 1 grading 10 students, or a a team of 100 grading 1,000. You can save time grading. No more passing papers back and forth. Coordinate grading across questions in parallel, or work on the same question at the same time. And we made using a rubric easier and more powerful. All graders share the same rubric, and if edits are made, they automatically apply to the students who are already graded. Plus, you can grade even faster with answer groups, so you don't have to grade the same thing twice. Then with just one click, students can get your detailed feedback, allowing them to understand why they missed every point. You can download the grades to import them into your own gradebook or hook into your LMS directly. Sign up today, start grading tomorrow with Gradescope.
So this is how Gradescope works, right? Anybody has used Gradescope before? Anybody has used Gradescope before? Yes, no? No. Is the feedback link shared? Now only I've started the session, sir. All right. Yeah, related to subjects, yes, bless you, ma'am. You can generate tools, or you can have games related. You can ask, right? How do you want to develop entire course material, right? It can generate, but I will not. I will see. We have a school, and I always tell my faculties to write their own lesson plan for every classes, right? For every classes, we give them. I make them to write on their own. The reason behind is when you write, when anything is self-generated, you cannot go and play the role of being a good teacher. The 45 minutes is very essential for a teacher to effectively use it, right? So how you introduce the class, right? That's what we have it in lesson plan. It will generate lesson plan too, but how are you going to have an hands-on? What are the activities? How are you going to introduce? What is the core of the subject that you're going to teach? How we are going to conclude? How we are going to evaluate? Simply at the end of the session, maybe asking questions or using games, right? Yeah, you have tools for music. Yeah, there are so many tools, but it depends on what is a criteria that you want to do it about. All right, so let's move on to the next tool. The next tool is Quillbot. All right, the next tool is, so in Gradescope, it automatically you correct one, the answers are replicated on all the other.
It is paraphrasing, madam.
Yeah, yesterday one sir was asking about paraphrasing tool. You remember Quillbot is a paraphrasing tool. I don't know who asked, but I remember one faculty asked. You can rephrase, right? When it is plagiarism, then I can, and also you want to make it fluency, or you want it as formal, or you want to make it academic, or you want to make it simple. So many different options are there. Generally, say for example, I want to paraphrase, and also you can have a plagiarism checker here, but it has
This tool is daily I'm using, madam.
this tool daily you are using. So,
Yeah, for while preparing paper, madam, a research paper or article.
okay, so you are writing so many papers. That's really good to hear. So even at CIRF, we trained, like last year, we trained 600 students on cyber security for 30 hours for SDNB Vaishnav College, and we have a lot of papers, and we need time to curate it and for publishing. Some of the
And
papers.
another paraphrase tool is there, na madam. Human text to AI text, something.
Yes. That's also there, right? And also it has got citation generators, right? How to generate your article for book and book chapters and so much and so more. And also this also uses grammar check, right? Grammar, so you can upload a document, but it has got payments. So I've got a login with that. You can also have a payment for it, right? Only a certain amount is allowed without payment. Am I right, Vikrant sir? So how
What,
many?
madam?
It has payment, right? You cannot do everything free in Quillbot.
Yeah, madam. Some limit is there, madam, for plagiarism. Only some words or sentence up to some sentence we will plagiarism, madam.
Yeah, okay. So so Shanmugavalli ma'am says she uses Quillbot. Who are the others who are using Quillbot? Okay, if it is new, you can make a note. And this is fully a paid version. This is teacher.ai. It's quite expensive. All right. Let's move on to the other tools. Right. Okay, some of you have used. This is a Kahoot. How many of you have used Kahoot?
Which one, madam?
Kahoot.
Yeah, this is also I used a Kahoot.
So many of you would have used Kahoot. It is like gamey based, right?
Yeah.
And the best thing is that you can also use what others have done, right? I don't want to waste much time on Kahoot. How many of you have not used Kahoot? How many of you have not used Kahoot?
Ma'am, myself.
Okay, Binu sir. Okay, some of you have not used. Okay, let's have a simple demo of it. You can you have to sign it up, and so sign up for free, or you're professional or teacher. I'm a teacher, higher education, right? So I'm going to give CIR of Chennai and password. Don't click like this, right? Continue with Google or something like that. So my screen is seen. This is for those who have not used Kahoot. Some of you have not used. Zubeda ma'am says my voice is low. I don't know. All right. As days improve, since most of them are using, even the free ones are becoming costlier now. Something called play. If they have got a pin, when you create, then you get a pin, right? You can introduce new topics, you can teach lesson, you can review content, and so much and so more. You can do it using Kahoot. So here, see, yeah, there's something called library. Can you see here? Library and different courses, and you can search. Can you tell any one course that you want to test? Maybe can we take English language? Right, this is for 4th grade. So many of them have already prepared. Something you need not prepare too, right? Or do you have any topics? English, like Blessy ma'am says on English, right? So you can choose what game they've got. Okay, what is an example of compound sentence? Like 21 questions are there. If I'm going to host live, I can click host live. You can also create games, and you can also use existing games, right? You can also use existing games. Up to 10 players, interactive mode, start. So you all get a pin now. You can just go to kahoot.com and give the link, or you can scan the QR code. Like copy link to share. I'm giving the link on the chat. Everybody can click it and come. There are I don't know how many players it is going to allow. It has got limited players that it allows. No, just click the link. Yeah, I can see Arun, Tarun, Gayatri, so much and so more. All right. Okay, I'm going to start. Okay, quiz. What is an example of compound word? Tooth plus brush. Like here you can say helicopter, baseball, dinosaur and potato. You will get only the icons, the red, green, blue and yellow. You can choose which one you need. 8 of you have answered. All right, players reached. So okay, 17 of them have given answers and there's a timer that is going. 18 of them have given answers. At the end of, you can reduce the timing, the timers, you can reduce it. All right, the right answer is baseball, but 7 of them have given helicopter, 4 have given potato. How potato can be a common word? And 2 of them have given dinosaur. Right, the next example. So I can see the first place is Gayatri ma'am and second is Sudarshan sir, third is Vaishu ma'am. All right. So like this, what is the base or root word of the word paint? What is the root word of the word paint? So can you see the timer goes here? 12, 10, 9, 6 of you have answered. 7 answered. 9 answered. Alright, so the right answer is paint. And 4 of you have given. Let's see who's on the first place, right? It's Gayatri ma'am. All right, like this, you can create your own Kahoot, or yeah, I want to exit the game, or you can use any games or any. There are a lot of things that's available in Kahoot, right? There's a lot of things like this. You can create your own Kahoot, a question generated from PDF, or AI assisted, or templates, or blank canvas, right? You can try your own questions, insert media, and give the answers, and which is the right answer. All right, able to get it? So today, I think you can create on Kahoot a game or use any game and then you can share it. All right. So let's move on. I'm not going into coding much because many less people are there in coding because people from other departments are there. All right. And there is another tool called Padlet, right? There's a tool called Padlet. So it's a digital bulletin board that allows teachers to organize, share resources. How many of you use mind maps to your class? Mind map. Do you use mind maps? Yes. For brainstorming idea, do you install mind maps? After you teach, do you synthesize using mind maps? One side used, ma'am. Punga, they say, ma'am says yes. Baishali, ma'am says yes. Shanmugavali, ma'am says yes. All right. See, that's a very good concept when you teach them, especially this timeline. Any social or history, geography professors, right? I always tell them that they can use timeline to teach and make the activity for the students, right? Even for the school teachers, I tell them, because they find it very difficult learning First World War, Second World War. After teaching them, and when you ask them to make them on timelines, they do like it, right? Like creating a photo album, question and answers. So Padlet is such a beautiful tool, right? Again, it has got pricing. It has also got free version and also paid version. So you can create up to three Padlets, and one user plus 258 templates are there. Again, you can use sign up, Don't sign up. But generally, how do you sign up? I'm using Japanese mail ID, CIR of Chennai. So it has sent.
चार्जर रख दो, बंद कर दो सिस्टम.
So it will give you a code. So I'm using the code that I received. What happened? 238587. So it will ask us to choose a password and create a account. So I'm a teacher. Okay, forever free. Let's go. So 3 Padlets you can create it in on the free version, right? On the free version, there are templates, right? So I've not done anything. Everything is new for me here because I've just opened it. There's an option called make a Padlet, right? What do you want to try? You can tell me lesson plan or classroom activity or reading list or assessment polls or mapping. Yes, you can just give the topic and also with content listing. Okay, so I can give what subject. I'm going to use AI tools for teaching.
Madam, actually tell me some tools related to the research paper, how to write research paper.
Okay. First, let's complete this. Okay.
Yeah.
For higher education, I'm just asking AI tools for teaching, right? So I'm going to use it very basic. You can create. So it will create assessment polls, right? So you want to have a timeline, you can have a timeline, all right. And if you want to have a presentation, presentations also could be done. Yeah, you want to try for lesson plan, you can try. Is there any tool for calculation of attainments? All right, see here. And purpose of AI tools, right? So, and I can share it as a link. I'm sharing it now. Let's see your results on Padlet. Just I gave the tools and it has created. Let me have the answers from your side, please. I'm giving you a link. Click on the link and just join. The second link. Are you able to get it? You can export as PDF, you can as CSV, you can have it as an Excel spreadsheet. You can also have breakout links. Are you able to click the link and join the second link? The first link, can you click and you can give the answers and you can vote. I can see so many of them are voted here. I can see 6 votes here, 3 votes, 2 votes, and I can show the results. So what is that people understand? 6 votes, show results. Can you see here? Yes, This is the use of Padlets, right? It is the use of Padlet. I don't know. One of you voted on everything, others only 2-3 have tried. Okay. So this is the use of Padlet. Let's move on. Okay. Let's so there are so many creative tools. We'll see each tools as we journey through it, right? Like this is also a tool called Wakelet. You can make a note and you can try it after some time. For flipped classroom, for creating multimedia presentation, right? Flipboard, right? Flipboard is that, and you can create. And for bookmarking, to save and organize web content, it is Raindrop. All right. And let's see, like Chat GPT, right? AI driven tools. Brisk is another Google Chrome extension that can adapt articles and other resources at different levels. I can show you. See, this is Brisk teaching, right? So this is tools to create curriculum. All right, it's free for educators, right? What are the resources you have? Right, you can add to Chrome for free. Here, can you see add to Chrome? So if I click add to Chrome, it will add to Chrome here. Add extensions. So I can see my extensions here. So how am I going to? Again, same thing happens. This is Brisk, BRISK tool. Okay. So it will give me a code. As I'm trying to do, make a note of it and try to 435437. Okay. So let's see what Brisk does. It can adapt article, it can come with questions based on resources, and you can make multiple choice questions, right? You can also make multiple choice questions. All right.
Teaching is time consuming, and we know there are tedious, repetitive tasks that can take away from quality time focused on learners and your well being. Brisk is here to help. Change the reading level of news articles. Generate personalized curriculum in a couple of clicks. Then, when your students have finished their assignments, provide your learners with more feedback opportunities by letting Brisk take a first pass and analyze class progress and growth areas without having to read through every assignment, understand the effort students put into assignments, and detect students using Chat GPT. Install Brisk so you can work less and teach more.
All right. So what are the tools we have learned today? AI tools to write books chapter and research papers. If you ask personally, yes, I am an AI trainer, but rather I tell people the writing should be mostly from our own side, right? For paraphrasing or to enhance it, we can move on for the other things, but generally we can use this, right? So let's play a live quiz. Any questions till now? Any questions on the chat?
Madam, please send feedback form link.
Oh. All right. So you can post it onto the chat too. I'll give you the link now and you can respond it. Yeah, I'm waiting for the quiz link. Yeah, I've given the quiz link. Let's see who will be the winner for today. We have 221 participants. Okay, shall we start? 56 players.
Yes.
220 people are there, but only 50 are active. Others, I don't know. Which quiz that creates AI to personalize student quizzes and assignments? All right, if T is the answer, let's see who has given the right answer. Sudarshan's it's the first place, Sujata ma'am second, Madhumita ma'am third place. Let's move on to the second question.
Madam, please start after some time now, madam.
Okay. You can still join. People can still join. I've given the link on the chat. Just click on the link and don't confuse with the feedback link. Feedback link will be given. Just now join with the Menti link. All right.
Actually, madam, I am filling feedback form.
Don't fill feedback form. This quiz will complete with 2 minutes. After that, you can fill feedback form. All right. And yes is the right answer. Only 3 more questions. Okay, 53 players are there out of 216. What is Kahoot? All right, what is Kahoot? An education game-based platform is the right answer. Sudarshan, oh, Blessy ma'am on the first place. Sudarshan sir on the second place and Sujata ma'am on the third place. Let's move on to the fourth question of the day. We have 67 players. Jesus. Type of content that can be shared on Padlet. I showed you Padlet demo. Text, links, images, video, or all of the above. You'll be getting feedback link. Let's complete Menti. All of the above is the right answer. Let's see who's on the first place. Dr. Jivita ma'am is the fastest. Blessy ma'am on the first place. Sujata ma'am on the third place. The final question that will define who's the winner of the day. We have 66 players. So brisk, yes. Okay, Blessy ma'am is the winner. Second is Jivita ma'am. Third is Res. Can you click raise hands? They'll be able to unmute you and you can share your experience. Let's hear from the first three winners. Click raise hands. You're there? Yes, please. Three participants raised hands. Yeah. Yes, you can unmute and speak. Yes, Blessy ma'am. We could see it on the chat. You're not able to unmute? You can tell your name, which department, and which college you belong to. Blessy ma'am, you can unmute.
Ma'am, can you
Ah,
hear me? I'm from Women's Christian College, ma'am, and I feel really happy being on the first place, ma'am. I also play this game in my class, so I feel very happy when I take the first place over here.
okay. You
Yeah,
Blessy.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You belong to which department?
Commerce, ma'am, Commerce Department.
Okay, okay. Nice,
Yeah.
Blessy. Okay. Who are the next winners? To hear from you. Anybody? 4 participants raised their hands. All right. So what were your new learnings? Right, you can will be posting an assignment on the Google Classroom, and you can submit it before you come. Who'd like to speak? Sudarshan sir or Daffodil ma'am? I've shared the link on a Google review link. Yeah, Riga ma'am, can you unmute and speak? Have you clicked raise hands? And then we'll be able to, yeah. You can tell your name, your department and college name and your experience today. What was one or new good takeaways today? Riga ma'am, you want again to share the Google Classroom link? Okay. I think I've already shared it, but let me see to it. Yes. Any questions? I've shared a link so you can share your reviews on the link that I've given on the chat, right? You can type your name, you can type a designation in college. What was your learning points today? All right, I'm again sharing the link. I wish that you would do it, and also follow us on LinkedIn, right? Follow us on LinkedIn and you can give your recommendations, right? I wish, how was the session, right? This is the recommendation link. I'm sharing it on the chat so you can give it post which. Yes, it's a Google review link. When you click on the link, you'll get like this. You can just type your name or designation and what's you're learning today. This is the review link and LinkedIn, and an assignment will be posted on the classroom. Kindly try to do it.
Madam, is there any assignment?
You'll be getting assignment on the Google Classroom.
When it will, madam?
After the session, within 5 to 10 minutes, within half an hour you'll get. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Over to the organizers.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Participants, if you have any doubt, please do raise your hands so that we can unmute yourself. If you don't have any further questions, okay, somebody have some problem with grade scope. Maybe ma'am will be explaining you tomorrow, tomorrow's session. Yeah, feedback link already posted in the chat box. Kindly fill it in. Thank you, Doreen ma'am. Tomorrow we'll see you in the third day of the session. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.